Is there a better time of day to have a puff and laugh a little? It's the 420 comedy break in the Bastard Den.
But let me tell you something. I love weed, okay? I love it. But not as much as I love pussy.
Joining us today for the 420 comedy break is a great Madison comedian. His name is Alan Talaga. What's up, brother?
Hey, how's it going? I see what you did there.
What do we do here?
I see 420. It has multiple meanings.
It does. What is it? What does 420 mean to you?
Nearly the end of the workday.
And is there any special ritual you do for that, or?
Well, I usually smoke up in the bathroom. I mean,
Of course, in the bathroom, of course. Nice. So, what's going on with you, man? What's new?
oh, not much. It's been a while, you know. I don't think I've been down here since before the holidays. Did you guys have a good holidays?
I had an excellent holiday.
I did. I actually I had the best part of my holiday, if you count from the last time we did a show till now, was last week Monday. That was the best time for me, personally.
That's nice.
Because it's been a long time since I had whipped cream in my face. A long time.
The story, Alan, tell this story because this was priceless.
All right. So the Bastard Den crew came on the talk show that my good friend Dan Potacke, who will be on in a second, host. And there's a thing called the Wheel of Fantasticness. And those are 8 categories of different games and stuff that are played on the show.
And of course, just to throw this in, because of Jimmy K, it is now the Spoke of Fantasticness.
Why did Jimmy break? I thought I broke it.
Well, I remember the last time I did it, I spun it and it fell off the little board.
Oh, don't worry. He did that like 3 or 4 times. Don't worry about that.
Good.
Okay.
I feel
But yeah,
better
it's in
now.
half.
It's more fun for me to blame him.
Basically, it used to be random, but now because it doesn't actually spin, no, it just picked. So E-Dub here got to do a scene from Mrs. Doubtfire,
Yes, I did.
the Robin Williams classic.
Yeah.
Yes.
It went something like this. Hello!
You nailed the voice.
You did a. Have you been watching Mrs. Doubtfire on the Netflix?
All the time.
Well, who wouldn't?
I don't even know why you asked. It seemed like maybe it was rhetorical.
I did go spend a weekend with my high school friends like a couple months ago, which kind of spurred the whole thing. And I won't lie, we watched Mrs. Doubtfire 3 times wasted off our asses.
Okay. Because you were wasted, you get a pass.
Yes.
Well, one time, we started sober. But then you play the Doubtfire drinking game.
This sounds like one of those stories of back when I was in college.
Right.
No, that was like 2 months ago for me. Those things still happen. My life is in shambles. Don't worry about it.
So, Alan, speaking of shambles, the guy sitting next to you, Mr. Dan Potacke.
Yes, I brought my good friend Dan Potacke here today. Hi, everybody.
How you doing, Dan?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Nice to see you. I hear you're going to do the entertainment for the 420 comedy break today.
Yes, because Alan, he's not very good at coming up with jokes.
I see.
Hey,
He is a comedian, though, you know.
I understand where Dan's coming from, though.
Yeah.
All right. So I've had a good couple of months recently. Did you know that recently I have got to live out not 1, but 2 of my dreams?
What are those?
That's right. I recently got to live out my lifelong dream of being a dentist.
Nice.
Who's your victim?
Well, I had many patients, as apparently dental care is very expensive, and people will show up to $20 health care. Oh, that's Alan's cell phone. Ignore that. Unfortunately, I should have gotten more than 2 years of college to get a dental degree. Because, see, I didn't go for the DDS or the Doctor of Dental Sciences. I instead went for the ADDS, Associate Degree of Dental Sciences, which, in fact, does not make you qualified enough to be a dentist. It's really my fault anyway. I shouldn't have gone to medical school in a tent behind the Arby's out on Gammon Road. Speaking of that, they've got a great sale on those French dips right now. You can get like 6 of them for $10. Those things you can eat for days.
Yes. Yeah.
Though they don't taste as good after 4 days without refrigeration. Which brings me to my next point. So the dental thing led to some lawsuits, which led to me going into massive amounts of debt. But instead of letting this debt bring me down, I'm going to turn it into a debt opportunity. That's right. This is why I'm going to live out my second long dream. Selling my cherished possessions on the internet. I tried to set up an eBay account, but you need a credit card for that. So instead, I started my own webpage, Dan Potacke eBay.
What kind of stuff is Dan? What are you selling, Dan?
I got lots of great stuff, like this salt shaker that's almost half full.
How much you looking for that, man?
I just enough to go buy a French dip at Arby's. I've also got this bar of soap, which is really 4 older bars of soap put together. So it's got to have at least 5 times the cleaning power. And
I think that's got a piece of hair on it.
Maybe.
Well, that's what holds it together. It's like twine.
Oh, okay.
I read somewhere that human hair is 10 times stronger than steel.
Wow.
Yeah. Stoley wouldn't know that.
No.
Well, he tried that a lot of times, you see.
Yeah.
A lot
Well,
of
you
times.
use the hair sword, and it's a lot of fun. But for those spectacular buyers out there, I would like to introduce you to my Potacke Platinum Bargain Barrel Bin. This is where we're selling the really great items.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
Just the
Like-
bin's nice, yeah.
For only $29.95, you can buy my wedding ring. Celebrating the only moment in my life I've truly been happy. My ex-wife. Oh, God, I still miss her.
What happened to her?
She left me while I was in prison.
Oh, jeez. I never knew that Dan was in prison.
Well, I used to run a travel agency. And see, I was escorting a girls' volleyball team as they made their way to the state tourney. Unfortunately, I booked everyone in one hotel room, and I drank one too many Diet Mountain Dews on the ride down.
Uh-oh.
So I ran for the bathroom, pulling down the zipper as I made my way through the front door, just as a 16-year-old girl was getting out of the shower. And boy,
Whoa.
she was none too happy to see me.
I bet you Mark Chamorro has some legal advice for you.
Well, I tried to present the whole story as a humorous anecdote, but some people didn't agree. Namely, the judge. But yes, please buy something and buy it quickly.
He looks.
They've already foreclosed on my dog. Dog Pooch Tacky. I still love him.
All right,
Alan,
Dan.
maybe you can console him.
I think I'm going to have to. This is Alan. I think I'm going to have to take back the mic. I think Dan's going to be crying for a while.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping in for the 420 Comedy Break, you guys. We appreciate it. And I'm going to buy that salt shaker there, all right?
Oh, definitely. Can I get in one plug real quick here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What do you got coming up?
On Thursday, I am playing with the band Screamin' Simpson and the Ponds and the broken up band Awesome Car Funmaker that's getting together for one night only for this benefit show. It's for some friends of ours that you might have heard about it, like in the news if you're around Madison. Their house in Sun Prairie blew up. Like
sure.
Like one guy just got out of the hospital, and I mean one guy tragically passed away in the explosion. So
the guy who was in the hospital, he was actually in the house when it exploded.
all 3 of the people who lived in the house were in the house.
Right.
Wow.
One guy, because unfortunately, like passed away, and so a lot of the money's going to go towards a scholarship fund that his family set up. But the other is just going to go, I mean, simply just the expenses for the other 2 to just get their lives back together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one guy was in the hospital for 2 months. The other person, like, walked away with minor scratches. It's just crazy.
Just
how
happened
those
to be in
things
the
happen.
right place for that one.
They were 4 feet from each other, you know?
Wow.
Where's the benefit happening?
This is going to be at High Noon Saloon Thursday, and it starts at 8:30 p.m. Central Time for those who flying out for it.
Right. And how much is it to get in? What's the donation?
I believe it's $7. It might be more, and of course, anything else you can give is also encouraged. So it's like $7 minimum donation for that.
Yeah, their house has been totally destroyed. They lost a loved one, of course. So if you can get out, go to the benefit. Definitely check that out. The High Noon Saloon on Thursday. Alan Talaga, Dan Potacke, thanks for stopping in, guys. We appreciate it.
No problem.
Stick
No
around.
problem.
We got some diet dew here somewhere. Actually, it's regular dew. So.
We don't want that to happen.
Yeah, okay. We have our interview with Chaos Catalyst coming up here shortly. You're listening to The Bastard Den on Infernal Rock Radio.